How's it going?
It's going all right. How are you?
I'm good. You ready?
I am.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. How was work?
It was not bad. A little boring.
Yeah.
As per usual.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's par for the course here.
Yeah. Were you sitting all day?
No, actually. I was up and about quite a bit.
Quite a bit? Okay, good. So you've gotten some blood moving. You've gotten some... yes, I can see more of you. This is great.
I have the bottom.
Yes. Cool. So, let's go ahead and do some rolled R exercises. And we're gonna do... Ready? And... Let's try that again. Now this is one of those cases again where like we got to the lower part of the range and I can't tell if you're still rolling your R's at the bottom.
No.
No, you're not?
It stops, yeah.
It stops? Alright. Can we try then just do...
You go.
Okay, that's definitely a range thing. Cool, let's try the...
Okay.
Were you rolling at the bottom there? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Can you try this exercise standing up for me?
Yes.
Perfect. Great. All right, let's try back down here again. Oh no? Okay. All right. So I saw a little bit of shoulder movement, and I know the like. Can you see yourself in the camera? Yeah. Watch yourself there, and make sure that we're getting some. Okay, and make sure we are getting some abdominal breathing going on here. A little bit of rib cage expansion, so just more abs expansion here and less right here in the shoulder. All right. Oh my God, that's so much better. Oh, you cut out. Let's try that one again.
I lost it.
Oh, try that one again. One more. Did you feel a difference when you adjusted your breathing?
I did. And then I also sort of adjusted what I'm bracing my tongue against.
Okay.
I put it sort of to one side instead of directly into my palate.
Okay. So you just adjusted where you were focusing your energy?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That was definitely more consistent sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up my notes from Friday. Aha, there you are. Yes. So we're going to do my favorite consonant sound of the V. And we're going to start down here. We're going to go... Yes, I like this one. V, 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 very beginning.
Okay.
You got it? Give me more V. And I don't know if that... Yeah, and I'm not sure if that's like the audio just not catching it or whatever, but give me more.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah. Give me like a solid like half second of V before you actually phonate the rest of the exercise.
Okay.
Yeah. Try V. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, we're gonna do va. Still very strong v's, just like we were doing before, but now we're just doing... Ready? Did we get any phonation at the bottom there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, because it cut out for me. So let's do that one more time. Ooh, I like that slow. Let's do one more. Whoa, what happened at the bottom there?
Something, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It was just because the frequencies and like reaching from your audio to mine, but it like did something weird, and I'm like, ooh, I want to know what that was, but I'm not sure what it was.
It like wavered for a second, I guess.
Maybe.
It was almost just vocal fry. It was almost.
Ah, that's a different register shift. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. Cool. And then we're gonna do a nice sustain. I'm gonna keep going back to the ones that I love. So it's the do hong ah, hong eh, hong ee. Let's just try to keep that air moving.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you drop your jaw for me more, and we'll do this one again. So, because right now you're giving me more horizontal space, and I want more vertical.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. last one. Wow. Okay. How was that?
Those last three felt really good.
Yeah?
Those last three words. Yeah.
How did they feel?
It was very comfortable. I settled right into the tone really easily.
Yeah?
There's no pushing, there's no stress, it's just really smooth.
Yeah. And so when I told you to drop your jaw, did you feel a difference?
Yeah, definitely. It got louder. The sound was just, there was more of it. And then it was a rounder tone, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
did you feel anything different happen, like, within this general area?
It felt a little more awkward.
Awkward? That'll
I
happen.
think it's just because I'm not used to it. So.
That is literally the only reason it would feel awkward, is just because it's a new sensation.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let me see. All right. I've got my little timer going, so I know how much time has passed. All right, so let's do a nice little, do another sustain one. So I just want you to do, I think I'm gonna do,
Well, you decide, let me grab a sip of water real quick.
yes, grab a sip. Let's do, I want to do more rolled R's. So we're going to do, we're just going to switch it up.
Okay, I'm back. What are we doing?
All right, now we're gonna do a rolled R exercise. So we're gonna do sol mi do mi sol. All right. I think I saw you shake your head there. What happened?
I lost it again.
Ah, well, just keep going. We're gonna do this one again. But this time without this breathing.
Okay.
All right. If you want, you can put your hand on your tummy just to kind of like send the air there. Yeah. Take your time breathing. Yes. Was there any rolling at the end there?
No.
No. I want you to try this one more time, and I really want you to try to get that roll. And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, but I want you to try.
Okay.
It didn't happen? Okay. All right. When I told you to put your hand on your tummy, did you feel a difference in your sound?
No. Not really.
Not really? All right. Well, I could hear a difference from my end.
Okay.
Yeah. I felt like it was at least from my end, it seemed like it was if not fuller, a louder sound, which means that it was easier.
But I was definitely more conscious of where the air was going.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Okay, let's get City of Stars all queued up.
Yeah.
You okay?
Funny bugging myself.
Oh, that happened to me the other day. It hurts.
Yes, it did. We go to YouTube, not just Google.
Now, when we're singing this, I want you to think back to when we were doing the sustain exercise, the honga, honge, hongi, especially when you're starting in City of Stars. Because I think just thinking about that is going to get you the fullest sound.
One more time.
Yeah. Okay, so when we were doing the sustain exercise, the honga, honge, hongi, when we got to the very last bit of it where you were like, that was easy, that felt really great. Think back to that when you're starting every time you start a new phrase, like, City of Stars, are you shining just for me? Because I think that's going to help propel you into the phrase, and it'll make it easier to sing.
Okay.
Yeah? All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. You got a backing track already, too?
Yes, I do.
Great. Let's sing this once through.
Alrighty. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dreams may finally come true.
Alright, stop for a second.
Correct?
Yeah. Okay, first of all, I felt like this is a completely different sound than what I was getting before.
It is.
It is. What are you doing differently?
A lot. I'm just kind of like bringing everything that you've taught me together. I guess a lot more focus on my breath, a lot more focus on my sustain, and just more comfortable overall.
Yeah, it does sound like warmer and fuller than what you've been giving me. Granted, we were also starting with tenor stuff, and you are not a tenor, honey. And but like, whoa, that was really good. Just be careful when you're.
Really different.
Yeah, it sounded way different. I was like, who is he? Who gave him permission? Like, okay. But just also be careful when you're going into Mia's parts, because I know that is like, she is a woman, and I know
it's a jump.
It's a jump. But like, if you have to take it down the octave, feel free to, because we are kind of taking like artistic liberty with this piece, because it's kind of for shiggles as it is. So like, if you think that going up to that now our dreams may finally come true, if it starts to become uncomfy, go ahead and take it down the octave. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's start from the beginning, because I loved that. I want to hear it again.
Alrighty. Get back to in here. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dreams may finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants. There in the bars, and through the smoke screen of the crowd, restaurant. It's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love. Someone else. A rush, a glance, a touch, a dance. Look in somebody's eyes to light up the sky, to open the world and set it free. As that says, I'll be here and you'll be alright. I don't care if I know just where I will go, 'cause all that I need is this crazy feeling, a rat-tat-tat on my heart. I think I wanted to stay. City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, you never shine so brightly.
Very nice. How did that feel?
That felt really good.
Yeah. Just a couple of things. When you're getting off the duet with Mia and Sebastian, when it's Sebastian's turn, think I wanted to stay. To and stay are on the same note, and then stay changes. Because I think you sang, you moved on stay. So just keep conscious of that. You also sang I think I wanted to stay, but it's just think I wanted to stay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, really, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm trying to stick to what we got here on the sheet music. And then you also at the very bottom there, so you never shine so brightly. It's you never shine so brightly. So it moves each syllable, and you just add a little flair, which usually I don't mind, but we're trying to stick with what's on here. All right, very nice. And then just keep in mind, top of page 35. I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. Those are all the same note.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So I think what's happening is when you're singing Mia's part, which is basically like a mirrored image of what Sebastian had just sung earlier, she goes, yes, all we're looking for is love from someone else, but his embrace I shared with you. So I can see that's easy to get confused. So just keep in mind that embrace I shared with you, all the same note.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, I really like the tone quality you're giving me now. It's very nice and full and rich. When we get up to the upper sections, it gets a little pinchy, and yeah. And so just make sure to keep everything relaxed and think about those sustained passages. And I know we technically take those pretty low, but just remember how that felt and try to mirror it onto those higher sections.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so shall we sing this? I like to start from, you know what, let's start from the beginning again.
Okay.
Yeah.
City of stars, are you shining just for me? City of stars, there's so much that I can't see. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dreams may finally come true.
Stop. Our was like my favorite thing in the whole world. What did you do there?
I held it up,
Oh.
and it was definitely more open, I guess, more relaxed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you do anything different, or did you just think more open?
I thought more open, and I sort of relaxed all of my throat muscles and
Yeah.
my facial muscles.
Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of times, like, we just have so much tension here, and, like, that is probably the biggest issue. I know that, like, sometimes my lips will just crunch up for no particular reason. So, as long as we can keep, like, as long as we can keep the majority of these muscles relaxed, a lot of our issues tend to go away. So, I'd like to start again from, I don't know if what your backing track has lyrics on it or not, like, so you can adjust. So let's start from, I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you.
Okie dokie. Who knows? I felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dreams may finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you.
I took that down the octave, didn't I?
No, you did it great. There's just one thing I want to nitpick, and you know we're getting pretty good when I get to nitpick, because it means we got the majority of the stuff down.
That's good.
Okay, so when you go to finally come true, you're hanging on to the end of finally a little too long for my taste. So I want you to sing that for me. Finally come true. Out of context, right now.
Finally come true.
Do that again for me.
Finally come true.
Okay. Let's add may finally come true.
May finally come true.
Give me more
May finally come true.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle change, but I like that. So, give me more fricative. As my old choral director from undergrad used to say, like, oh, yes, fricatives. I'm like, dude, I don't get it. But now I get it. You know?
Alright.
Alright. So, let's start from that now our dreams may finally come true.
Okie dokie. Now our dreams.
I need you to do that again and get a proper breath.
Yeah. Alright. Start from who knows, because that's kind of where I came.
That's cool.
Felt it from the first embrace I shared with you. That now our dreams may finally come true. City of stars, just one thing everybody wants. There in the bars, and through the smoke screen of the crowded restaurant. It's love. Yes, all we're looking for is love. Someone else. And I lost the music.
It's okay, because we're running out of time as it is. But I can tell, have you been I can tell you've been taking more time to breathe. Have you?
Yeah.
Because it looks like it is to me. And it, compared to where we were on Friday, I think that is also contributing to your much more fuller sound. Mm-hmm. And I think that just like everything just kind of culminated today, and it sounded really good. And yes. It just sounded so good. So, stop my